Hi, I'm Stephanie Bird. I'm from the bus, and I'm here with Captain John Bennett from the Salvation Army. We're at the first annual Stuff-A-Bus event, which is going on today, November 16th, through Saturday, November 18th. And Captain Bennett, can you tell us how this all got started and what it is that we're doing here?
Well, it all started with a phone call to the office of Marble Valley Transit. I was hooked up quickly to an answering machine and I left a message. I want to stuff a bus full of groceries for Thanksgiving and Christmas. Can you help me? They called back, and here we sit. And the way things are going, I don't know if we're going to need to be here till Saturday at all. Maybe people don't want to hear from Terry until Saturday. Maybe they want to get him out of here early. Oh, hi, Terry. Terry's here too, okay. But it's going really well, isn't it?
It's going great, and we might fill up this bus and bring in another one.
That's okay. We got room.
The mayor's bringing a box in.
We have groceries coming in from the city level at the moment.
Oh, yes, look at this. We have the mayor with his box of food. He's about to bring it on.
We really need to let people know
exciting.
what role the mayor is going to play for the Salvation Army this year, too.
Oh, that's right.
He is going to be our honorary Christmas appeal chairman, which means that he's going to write letters and he's going to encourage people to support the Salvation Army this Christmas time.
We're going to put the mayor to work.
Absolutely. Not that he doesn't always work.
That's right.
Here we go.
Here he goes.
It's live camera, so
I've already given you
brought over some groceries.
red lights on.
your intro already.
Nice to see.
What do you think of the Stuff-A-Bus?
I think it's great. It's great. It's nice and visible, and hopefully by the end of the next several days, this bus and maybe even another one, will be impassable. It'll be so full of full of groceries for folks for
Have a man with a box right behind us.
That's
there,
right.
full of
Don't get in
groceries,
his
waiting
way.
to get in the bus.
Is that the box from City Hall?
That's a box from the second floor of City Hall. That's right.
Right.
Our fair country. Compliments of the gentleman right there.
Mr. Ira Earl, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Ira's on your board.
Ira's on my advisory board.
Yeah.
That's where I've seen you before.
Right, yeah, the mayor and I just got together and we said, let's roll it over on the two-wheel cart, and here we are.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Start off a good project.
God bless you.
Thank you.
If you stay here too long, I guarantee you there'll be tears in your eyes from the response from this community.
Well, unfortunately, I have other commitments, and I will be
You'll
back
miss
later.
it. I'll pass it on. You can live vicariously.
I'll be back later. Thanks.
I've got two neighborhood meetings, one at noon today and another one tonight. And I'll give it a plug.
Stop
Remind
by.
people there's a
Absolutely.
couple more days after today to fill this bus and fill a lot of Thanksgiving wishes for folks in the Rutland area who need it. So
Certainly want to invite you back at noon on Saturday, Mayor. Bring your children. Come visit the Hamburglar.
oh, the Hamburglar.
Hamburglar himself.
Can't miss that.
Mix 98 WJJR, just a better mix of your favorite hit songs and a lot of fun this morning, and we're doing some good things this morning. Broadcasting live in downtown Rutland on the bus. Marble Valley Regional Transit generously donating this vehicle today. We're going to fill this bus up with food. We're going to be here until noon on Saturday. Benji, can we do it?
Oh, we can do it. We just started.
Benji Manila from the Salvation Army. Benji, how did you guys come up with this idea?
Well, I'd like to give credit to Captain John. He's from Portland, Maine, and has been a very success up in the Maine quarters in Portland.
You got a huge balloon flying above this bus. What's the story with that?
Well, they call that the attention getter. I've always wanted a balloon. I called this company in Indiana, told them what I was doing. I like your idea. I think we'll send you one on the house from Indiana.
They gave it to you free?
Yes, they did.
Wow. All right, more food's coming in. Chris McCormick's in the other side of the bus, and he was going to chat with Captain Bennett. And yeah, sure, we can get Captain Bennett and find out that story, Chris, on where they came up with this idea.
As far as the morale between labor and management, as far as the responsibility and the response from the community to the bus company, the drivers and the management were overwhelmed by the support they got from the public when the bus came out and said, hey, let's help the Salvation Army raise food. It sounded like the post office food drive that happens in April. The postal carriers were astonished at how much the people responded to their request to help the community. And that's what it's all about, getting the community working together in a very visible manner and getting this food back to where it's needed.
Great. Hey, you wanted to push the refreshments too, I know.
Absolutely. Right here beside the bus, we have the Salvation Army Emergency Disaster Services vehicle all the way from Portland, Maine. We're serving free coffee, hot chocolate, donuts. The donuts, by the way, are compliments of Boyer Facets here in town. They've promised to provide me with as many donuts as they possibly can this entire weekend.
Let's take a tour. Welcome to my humble abode where I'm trapped for the next 50 hours. Watch your step.
Hey, I'll see you guys.
Exact change only, please. You can't get on here without a food donation. I'm Terry J. This is Chris McCormick. You know Stephanie, she's on channel 15 all the time.
Morning. Watch the headroom here.
That's right. This is the food that we have so far, but this is only like a couple hours. Now, if this was in the back of a station wagon, it would fill it up, but obviously this is a big bus. Come back Saturday, it'll be full. We'll be on bus 7 by then. Back there, that's where I'm sleeping. This is the bed. This is my bed. That's the guest room. Please come down. We need your help. And handing me $25 cash in one door and said, I don't know what to get. You guys get it. Meanwhile, in the other door, another couple came up. They were doing some shopping. They had 2 bags right on top, 2 bags that they handed to Chris in the other door. And they said, here's some more food. I mean, the back of the bus is really starting to fill up now. This is great. Abbey Roses, Net Properties, Rutland Plaza. Thanks for letting us park here. This is great.
You're welcome. And we are delighted to present Captain Bennett with a check to buy 50 turkeys for families in the community. And we're pleased to be helping kick off this fantastic event. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Right.
I'm delighted to accept that check, and this will indeed help buy those turkeys. But as Terry indicated, those people coming up to the door surely justifies what I've been saying. This is a great community, and the outpouring of support that we're going to see this weekend is going to convince anybody that's skeptical at all what a wonderful town this is.
All right, thanks again. Chris, there's going to be so much food in here. There's not going to be room to send you down here. We're going to be here live right up until Saturday at noon, and hopefully this thing's going to get filled right up. And if this is any indication of how it's going to go, we're really going to have a successful campaign. Hi, welcome to my humble abode again. As you can tell, there's a lot more food here than there was last time you saw us. And hopefully I'll have a place to sleep tonight. This is my bed. And we have so many people that have come in, walking out from Price Chopper, dumping things in. We've had businesses come in. As a matter of fact, we have a list of thank yous. If I can just have that list, I'd like to thank a few people for making contributions so far. And let's see if we can do this. Hello. Hello. Hi. Okay. First of all, Weber, Peg Gibbon was here. George from Vocational Rehab. Night Owl Cleaning, a great story from Phil, who said the Salvation Army helped him when he was a kid, and he wants to pay something back. Pasquale's in Rutland, thank you for everything, Pasquale. Howe Outlet Center, River Street Meats, Joe Howard in Fairhaven, thank you. Green Mountain Bank, boxes of food they brought down. By the way, they also challenge other banks, not just other banks, but other businesses to get involved. And also Net Properties, Abby Rose was here earlier. 50 turkeys they're buying. Thank you, Net Properties. City Hall, nice contribution from City Hall. And we'd like anybody and everybody to come down. Just leave whatever you can. This bus is going to be filled by Saturday. And if it's not, I'm going to stay here until Monday. Did I say that? Okay, I'm leaving Saturday anyway, but this bus is going to be filled before that. We know that. Thanks.
Okay. You're here for how many hours?
54.
Okay. Everybody wants to know about potty breaks.
Okay, I got on the bus at 6 o'clock, and I went at 1:30.
And then, when are you going to go again? I mean, not when so much as where.
Would you like to know what number? No. I run right into the Price Chopper.
So you can leave the bus.
Well, I think people would rather have it that way, don't you?
I'm sure Captain Bennett would rather have it that way, especially with all the food on the bus. Yeah. We'll keep updating you on Channel 15. Again, it's a little after 4 o'clock. We'll show you the food. It's wonderful, and we'll be checking in again. Thank you.
Hi. Welcome to another update. As you can see, got a lot more food here than the last time we did when I talked to you. Of course, let's see, I've been here for 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 hours and 10 minutes. And you know, really, on a Thursday night, there's no place I'd rather be. As you can see, I've got all the comforts of home. I'm going to stand up now, so you can just, this is my pillow. Actually, it's my cat's pillow, but he let me borrow it tonight. This is a Salvation Army rescue blanket, kindly donated by the Salvation Army. See how this is their project. This is my sleeping bag. I had it in the Boy Scouts. It still works, and I may need it tonight. This is where I'll be sleeping tonight. This is the bed. Oh, this is just, I know a lot of people think I've got it rough here. This is actually a TV VCR, and I'll be watching Friends and my other favorite Thursday night show, Seinfeld. So,
how'd you get those?
I got these compliments of Tom at Channel 15, who graciously decided to dub these off for us. Lots of food. We still need your help, so if you're thinking about coming down,
a box of Cracker Jacks, because we opened already.
Now that's not true. This was actually purchased with the intent. This was not. Don't tell people that, because they're going to think we're eating the food. We are not eating every bit of food that was given with the intention of giving it to the people that need it the most is going in that direction. So hopefully we'll be back with another update, and hey, I may even be awake in 54 hours. Signing off. Oh my God, there's Godzilla. I hope to be back with another report. So can we give a little tour here of our bus? Obviously the bus has changed, and I've changed a little since the last time I was on TV. My eyes are a little more bloodshot and a little tired. But what has happened with our bus, and I know you can probably zoom back here, my room on the bus, if you remember, if you've been following along, I've been sleeping here. My room's getting a little more crowded, and the back of the bus is now stacked to the ceiling, and actually where I used to keep my feet, we've got boxes stacked over there as well. Obviously a lot more food has come in. Believe it or not, we've had to unload several boxes of food because this was no longer feasible to function in here. We couldn't broadcast from in here. The Salvation Army couldn't conduct its business from in here because it just got too crowded with all the food we had. So we've added a second bus, which is parked behind this one, and that bus from about here back is also full. Bus number 2, the rear quarter of that bus is full. There was a point this afternoon where we had people lined up, shopping carts were lined up, boxes were piled out in the middle of the parking area because we couldn't unload them fast enough and get them in the bus. The outpouring of generosity has been unbelievable, and people have really been very kind in doing this. As Captain Bennett of the Salvation Army said, if I ever had to have something go wrong with my family, please let it happen in Rutland, because I know I'd get plenty of help from my neighbors, my friends, and people I don't even know would come through for me. And people say that over and over again about Rutland. So we go on. We go on until noon tomorrow. And we're still psyched about it too, right?
Absolutely. You want to hear about my latest letter?
I'd love to hear about this letter. What's this latest letter here?
We're talking about cooperation, and we're talking about people helping people. And I just got a little note here from Tennybrook Market. They've given me 5 turkeys for Thanksgiving, and that's 5 dinners right there. Put the dry goods with that, and we got 5 more meals.
You know, we had a couple of sisters that went shopping together last night, and they bought everything but the turkey. They said, we're going to do 4 meals for 4 families. And they took care of everything from soup to nuts. They spent over $100. They were so happy when they did this. They said this was their best shopping trip in years. And they've been to Boston and to the Holyoke malls and everywhere else, Albany. It was great. They had a good time.
Do I know those sisters?
The Crowley sisters.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Carolyn Crowley and her sister, yeah. They were excited going in. I was here.
She's done a lot of work on this project, and she'll be back again tonight to help out again.
Yeah, she was in on it from the beginning, and then it's sort of passed off to Stephanie, who's doing a wonderful job following through. But she's got a piece of this project. It's hers, and she's not going to let it go.
Very near and dear to actually a lot of volunteers. There are so many people involved in this project, and if people see me or hear about me staying on this bus overnight for a day or 2 days or 3, I have it the easiest of anybody because people are treating me like royalty. All I have to do is just stay here and open the door and take a package. That's the easiest job. Believe me, believe me. I'm having the time of my life. This is unbelievable. It's a miracle.
That's all we can call it. It is indeed a miracle.
It's out of our hands. The communities just keep going, and we wanted to keep it going. We want to keep it going. We want to have as much generosity pour out of you as we possibly can. So I guess until we hear from you again tomorrow, well, we're going to be here till tomorrow at noon, and hopefully it'll culminate then. But I think it's going to be far beyond that because I think a lot of people will not have all their food here by noon because not everybody is punctual. There will be food drifting in for probably a couple weeks after, and Captain Bennett said, there'll be people that forgot about me picking up the food or somebody else was going to bring it. There will be people sending in checks for about, you'll probably get checks for 2 or 3 weeks after too, I hope.
Absolutely. We are indeed just beginning. And when you talk about tomorrow, we must remember to let people know to bring their children down. About 11:30, Peg Boljoni from McDonald's is going to be here, and she's going to have that ever lovable, what was his name again?
The Hamburglar, right.
Yes. I'm getting as bad as you, Terry. I can't remember my own name. But she's going to have the Hamburglar with her. And you know what? I've been walking around this bus for 2 days, Terry, and I know that there are things going on tomorrow that you don't even know about yet. So hang on to your seat. We're going to have an ending to this program that you are never going to forget, okay?
I'm just going to try to focus on one thing at a time, like open the door, take a package, and stack it. And that's all I can focus on right now. Hey, I'm going to do a program on the radio, but if we do any more updates, I'll be glad to let you know what's going on. Thanks. We're just about wrapping up now. We have exceeded our expectations. Excuse me for being rude wearing the sunglasses, but my eyes look really bad. No, I'm not a Miami Dolphins fan, but that other hat had to go. People told me to get rid of it. Had a great time. I would do it again. Keep in mind, though, this. It was no sacrifice for me. I lived the life of luxury. I had warmth, I had comfort, I had friends, I had plenty of food. There are people that don't have any of that stuff. And so for me, it was nothing. All I had to do was answer the door, and it was everybody else that was coming out in the cold weather, little kids giving pennies, and thank you again to the Brownies and the Boy Scouts and everybody that came through. This is a great community, and we're just so proud of Rutland County and Montreal and anywhere else you came from. The truck driver from Latham, New York, and everybody else that participated. Can't wait till next year. Thanks, and have a happy holiday season.
All right, Alex. That's just for you guys when you get home.
You can eat the cake when you get home and after you get some rest, Terry.
Yeah, when Terry can really enjoy it.
Thank you very much.
Oh, you are more than welcome.
This is really nice.
It doesn't seem enough.
Nice. Oh, look at that.
Oh,
pretty. Brenda, keep watching for that limo, Brenda.
All right, on behalf of McDonald's, Rutland, and Koff Incorporated, we present this check to the Salvation Army Stuff-A-Bus program for $300. And this money was derived from French fries, a portion of our French fry sales from Thursday and Friday of this week. So, here you go.
Thank you. Thank you, Peg. Thank you, Hamburglar. Thank you, Rutland, for just a wonderfully successful project. It exceeded our beliefs and certainly reinforced the knowledge that I have that people want to help people. We just need to show them how. Thank you for your trust and your faith in the Salvation Army. Thank you to WJJR, Public Cable Access, Channel 15. You've done a wonderful job. Thank you.
Captain, I just want to thank you very much. I just wanted to have Terry come down, but he brought to my attention he has 5 minutes left before he gets off the bus officially. So let's have a countdown for him in about 4.5 minutes or so, and have Terry get off the bus. So hopefully Channel 15 will stay with us and everyone here will hang around. We're going to count down to thank Terry in a few minutes, so please hang around, okay? He can't get off the bus till noon. 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Take pictures of Terry getting out of the bus, Chris bringing down the balloon.
Like Times Square.
Busy.
20.
30 seconds. Sleeping back.
15.
What is it?
Here
No,
goes.
just shoot.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on, Terry.
You are released. You've done your time. How's it feel to see sunshine in first year? Well,
Terry, thank you. On behalf of the station and everything, thank you very much. Wonderful job.
thank you. Say something to Mike.
Again, this was nothing. There are people that don't have any place to sleep, nothing warm. You know, I had everything. Friends, warmth, plenty of food. You know,
Happy
big
birthday,
balloon.
Alex.
So, hey, this is, you know, this was easy. Go for a week next year.
Happy birthday
to you.
Happy
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Thank you, everybody.
Take a shower and go home and sleep.
Thanks.
Good idea.
You didn't want to come in and load, huh?
I'll watch the videotape. Oh, forget about it.
Where's your car?
Are we looking there? Not another hit. Are you serious?
27.
That's more in this one?
40.
Here. We did.
We got 5,000 pounds on this
Oh
bus.
my God!
And this one's got 4,000.
5,000 pounds on this bus, 4,000 pounds on that bus.
Almost 10,000 pounds. 9.
2.5.
We've got 9. We've got, wait a minute. Let's see, this one had 4.
Like of 200 pounds.
So say 4,000.
Okay. 9,000.
And this one had, it's got 27, so that's 5,000. 9,000.
Oh, I know. 5,000 over the ball.
Yay!
Oh, we were going to use an inner city. Oh, I can't take this. What a
What do you think?
Okay. They got it. 9,000 pounds. Put your arms up.
We more than doubled our goal.
Champion. Did it. Done it. Cool. This,
Been there,
that.
done that.
What else you want me to do?
We're for 10,000 next year.
Look at that. That's nice.
Make good?
I can't.
I don't know.
Some of the stuff in the other boxes. There's a whole bunch back here.
Do they have any empty boxes in there we can use?
Whoa!
I can't put that one down. I can have that one here.
More Arizona.
Matt, it's wet. Remember, every one of these packages is coming from this is a nice one.
Empty bus.
Empty bus. We made it.
I can't believe it.
We made it.
1 o'clock now, so it's 7 minutes after 1.
Good job. Everybody did very well.
Okay, here we are at the Price Chopper Shopping Plaza down in downtown Rutland, standing beside one of two buses that this wonderful community has filled to the brim with food to help out with the Christmas and Thanksgiving holidays here in the Rutland community. I personally, as a representative of the Salvation Army, want to extend my thanks to the community for really embracing this program and coming out by the numbers and giving us their support. WJJR has been wonderful, and I cannot count how many businesses and individuals have come out with tears in their eyes and thanked us for being here. I have to thank each and every one of you for coming out and supporting this event. The community here is absolutely great. Their heart is just as big and just as beautiful as the mountains that surround us. Thank you very much.